welcome back to another awesome video. We have an origin lore video happening. It's been some time, and like I said, I do want to get back to these and try and do a little bit more of them. So we're gonna get back into that. We're gonna get into a little bit of a stride of some of these lore videos. So for this one, we are going to go into Anarchy. Now, before we get into Anarchy, you guys might be wondering, okay, we've been seeing some origins on characters and some lore with some of these characters, but what is truly the main story of Spider-Star? Well, I am here to happily inform you all that I will leave a link in the description if you guys are interested in checking out my Wattpad. I wasn't really crazy about doing Wattpad, but someone suggested to me to just do a full-fledged story and kind of like publish it. People can just make whatever books, online ebooks, or like fan fiction and all this other shit. So if you guys want to go check out the full story, you guys can go check out the link in the description. So far it's year 1 that we're in right now, so I'm basically backtracking on things. So that's in 2021. If we eventually get caught up in the new year 2025, it would be year 5. So you guys could go definitely check that out if you guys are interested. One last thing I just remembered is before I do read up on this story, I'm just going to put this out here just in case for anyone that might not like some of the visuals that you're about to see, because some of this stuff and maybe some of the words and some of the visuals I might have on the screen might be a little touchy for some of you. So if this is going to be a little unsettling, I do apologize, and viewer discretion advised for all of you. A young William Anderson lived a wretched life, his father being an alcoholic and his mother barely making ends meet. And what she did was not for the faint of heart. When she was at work, William's father would leave him in bruises and scars. He thought William should have been an abortion. He had scars and lashes for 8 years, until William had enough. He would choke his old man with the very belt William was beat with for years, giving his dad an extra dosage of how he felt. Filled with vengeance and adrenaline, he was ready to take his dad's gun and shoot. But once she came home and saw his father on the floor, William just couldn't do it. And Mrs. Anderson called the police, and William was put in prison for 7 years. When he was released, he became a problem child to his family and society. He shot up the place his mom worked at, handing out substances, Grand Theft Auto, and even skinned someone's face. At the age of 15, turning 16, William was sent to Ravencroft's Institute, and there he stayed for 20 years. By the time he finally escaped, he was 35, seeing how society and the world had evolved. But one thing he was fascinated by was our spectacular, prodigious Spider-Star. Eventually, he got his wish to lure and encounter our web star. It's like something connected or drew or was linking William to Andrew. He just didn't know it yet. After a few run-ins and escapings, Mr. Anderson ran into something the government had kept secret for years. A white parasitic entity that had escaped too. It formed a bond with William. The last thing he said to the goo-like symbiote: "We are going to create such massive chaos and anarchy to the world." That is our story with Anarchy. If you guys do follow the story on my Wattpad, we are ways away from Anarchy. He's like year 2, year 3, but hey, it doesn't hurt to establish these characters, and that way when we do get to them, you guys have some crazy shock reactions and shock value maybe, perhaps. But hopefully you guys do take a look at it if you are interested, and if you guys like this, let me know in the comments section down below. What do you guys think of Anarchy? And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please smash that like button. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe to us videos every day, if not every week. Make sure you ring that bell to new videos every day of every week. Share the video with family and friends. All the guys left for more. Leave suggestions down in the comments. You name it, I'll look into it as best as possible. If you want to check out my last lore video we did, it was on a villain known as the Heretic, who may or may not be perhaps transforming into the Heretic in the next like year or 2 or so, give or take, if you guys do follow the story. And I have the playlist for the rest of the origins and everything, Spider Star related here as well, and also other things to look out for, you know, movies, TV shows, other things that I'm probably be scheduling and probably gonna pre-record and then schedule for other dates and other plans. So there might be times where, hey, I'm doing this on my day off while this is just scheduled perfectly and for my own convenience. And that will definitely probably play a big part, especially with my plans and what I need to do and a new job and my job currently right now and, you know, eventually my wedding. So thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you next time.